Hi guys. It's lunchtime and I got a Caesar salad. I just wanted to talk to you guys a few minutes. Lucy, I don't know what's wrong with her. 2 days ago after she came in from being outside, she had all this, she was like salivating everywhere. I mean, it was dripping off of her mouth. She looked like she was a St. Bernard. And she didn't want me to touch her to wipe it off, and she just wanted to be left alone. I called the vet right away, and they thought maybe she got into something. I took her in. By the time I got her there, it was kind of she wasn't doing that anymore with this salivating. And the doctor checked her over real good. She said, I can't find anything. She thought maybe she got stung by something, or she tried to eat a stink bug, or they're called love bugs too. They're real prevalent around here. And that made that happen. But when I got her home, she went straight to her bowl. She ate all of her food. She kept it down. She slept good that night. Yesterday, we played. She was fine. Perfectly normal for her. Put her to bed last night. This morning I got up, and I usually have to wake her up. She was already in there crying and whimpering, so I went and got her. And she had another accident in her crate with the poo. And it's really, I'm just going to describe it to you, because maybe somebody out there knows what's going on. It's real, like, dry and hard and round. It's not like, like a regular dog loaf. It's like round and different. So I'm thinking maybe she is somehow constipated. I don't know, but that makes sense. And then therefore maybe it's upsetting her stomach and it's making her salivate more. Maybe there's some nausea or whatever. So she went out this morning and she came in with the same saliva situation. But it didn't last as long. It didn't last hours. It only lasted like a few minutes, and then it stopped. And I washed her blankets, and I found a lot more surprises, just like the ones I just described to you. And she came in and she ate her breakfast. She went in my room and found a blanket on the floor at 6:30 this morning, and she lay down and went to sleep. And I finally had to move her because I needed to make my bed. And when I did, she just went straight into her little crate and back onto her blankets in there. And it's noon now, and so she slept like half the day away. At first, the doctor and I had talked about how quickly she eats her food. And so I sent off to Amazon and I got one of those maze bowls where it's got the dividers in it. They have to like work for their food, which slows them down. And she loves that thing. It's like it's a toy or a game to her. And she'll just stand there and it slowed her way down. She used to gulp down her food in like 2 minutes, and it takes her 10 now to eat it all. So that's good. I'm getting ready to transition her food from all soft food to the hard food because she will chew it up now. But I'm transitioning it the way I should, so it shouldn't have caused any problems. So the way, the dog do looks, it looks like constipation. It's round and hard and dry, and I don't get it. And yesterday she was fine, and today she's not. She's still in there asleep. And I keep going in there trying to get her up and trying to play with her and trying to, do this and that. And I got her to come out of the crate for a minute. And then she just turned around and went back in there. So I know the animals have more sense than we do a lot of times. When they don't feel good, they'll go in and sleep. Sleep it off. And with us, we try to continue to, do what needs to get done or go to work or, do the errands or whatever. Even though we don't feel well, we don't go back to bed. Normally, unless we're really, really sick, but you know what I'm saying. So I don't know what's wrong with her. So anybody got any ideas? Leave them down below. I've also been thinking a lot about my son today. It'll be 3 weeks ago on Sunday that he came over. He is almost 40. And he's extremely liberal in his political views. And I know that. And so does the rest of my family, my daughter, my husband. Nobody says anything about anything that has to do with anything about that because it gets ugly. It's ridiculous. And when he was here 3 weeks ago, I don't know how it happened. I honestly don't know how it happened. But one thing led to another and something got said, and I really don't know because we don't go there with him. Then the next thing I know is I'm being screamed at, me and my husband, and my son just finally, he said, I gotta leave. I gotta go. And he walked out. And I left a comment on a video that I watched. I left a comment about this because the video was sort of like this, like the way people can't discuss anything anymore. Like when we were in high school, we had debate teams and stuff like that. I don't know if they still do, but if they do, it doesn't seem like they're learning anything because you're supposed to give the other person a chance to debate you, right? But if you disagree, like with my son, he just talks over me and screams and yells and walks out. So Mother's Day should be fun this year. It'll either hurt my feelings because I won't hear from him, or it will be extremely awkward. So that's stressing me out. And also, I know I'm a big baby, y'all. One of you commented on my video where I was telling you I have to have my cataracts fixed. One of you said, it's no big deal that you actually even had it done, like right there in the office. I've never heard of that, but that made me feel so much better that some doctors will actually just do it, right there in the office. But it's next Thursday, May 4th is the first one. And then the second one's May 18th. And I was just reading the paperwork, and the paperwork that they gave me just about talked me out of doing it all together. All the things that can go wrong and the anesthesia and the boa. To me, they're making a big deal out of it compared to what one of you had told me about just having it done in the office, but whatever. But I'm stressed out about that. And I think I'm more stressed out about it than I think I am. Through the day, I think about it, and then I put it in the back of my mind, and I think of something else, and then I put it in the back of my mind, and then I think of it again, and I've had so many people say that it's going to be a blessing. It will. My eyesight is bad. It's bad. So if this is going to help it, let's do it. I just wish I hadn't had to wait for like over a month to get it done. For the love of Pete, I do better if somebody says, you need surgery on, we need to cut your arm off. We're going to do it at 3:00. I do better with that than having to sit around and wait, right? So I'm stressed out about that because I'm a baby, and I'm sorry to bring it up again, you guys. So, I mean, and I'm worried about Lucy, and I wish she would just get better. And I left a message for them early this morning. They haven't called me back yet. I'm thinking about calling up there again and seeing if maybe constipation could be corrected, or if that's the problem with her. I just need her to be okay because I'm too old for this shit, you guys. She's only a year old. She shouldn't be sick, you know? I don't know what's happening. So yeah, I just needed to get some stuff off my chest and talk to someone. And I'm glad you guys are here. And I'm glad you guys always listen and offer anything you can in the comments for me. And I know real life is negative and positive, but please, about my surgery, don't leave any negative. Not right now. Not right now. I need all flowers and butterflies right now on this. So, okay. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to be getting a new kitchen sink this weekend. So hopefully that goes off without a hitch. And I'll show you guys that next week when it's done. So thanks again, guys. Bye.